Well, bore da, good morning, it's Wednesday and another round of videos, I think. I've come in nice and early to do them and the sun is with us. It's streaming through the back window there in my coached office. And yeah, so I hope the sun is putting a smile on our faces, yeah. So this week, I'm going to concentrate on Oska. I'm only going to show you Oska and a bit of Ishiko, because this shirt is Ishiko, which is the sister brand of Oska. And I've bought in a lovely sort of muted colour palette, other than a slightly more appley green at the back here. But it's very lovely, it's very beautiful, it's very understated. Many of you know Oska is sort of my go-to brand. I just love it. Oska is always quite casual, smart casual, going casual. You sort of invest in it, you buy it, and it does cost, but you'll have it, you know, you can keep bringing it out because it is quite casual. It's wearable. You do get your value for money, I think. Okay, so I'm going to start off, as I say, I'm actually in the Ishiko shirt here, white cotton poplin, very crisp, nice little collar there. This fits me very well. I'm in a size 1. Cuff is good on me. It's not got a proper cuff that brings it in, but you could easily roll this up. Little curved hemline, and it's very cute. It's A-line, so can you see? So this is not one for tucking in, okay, because I think it's a bit short, and because it's A-line, there's a bit too much of it. So it's meant to be worn out, but it's good because of the shortness of it with some wider trousers. Now this is a beautiful check from Oska this season. I probably can show it better to you in this shirt dress here. So it's got this sort of denim-y going into this navy colour, and then in this check it comes up looking a bit grey, and then we've got this beautiful sort of sage green or eucalyptus green. It's ever so subtle, okay. And so let's go back to the trousers first. So these are an amazing cut by them. I mean, this is so typically Oska. I mean, I'm a big fan. I don't think anybody cuts trousers like Oska do. These are coming nice, quite nice and high on me, with a side zip, side fastening. You've got the pleat here, okay, which doesn't suit everybody. But if you can wear something short and show it off, it's beautiful. And these are quite neat around my bum, I think. Mind you, I fill it, as you know, but it's the O shape down here. So the O comes lower down the leg here, and it's lovely. Now those are on my ankle, okay, but these move beautifully. They're 100% linen and quite a solid linen. These are not too fine, but very, very beautiful. Now I like it with the white, and in fact I've put the cotton here, but if you've got a lovely white linen shirt, this would look so cool if we get more of this weather and it warms up a bit, yeah. But let's return now to the shirt dress here. So this can be worn as a dress, okay, on me now. That's sitting me to just reach mid-calf on me. So complete button through, little collar, 3/4 sleeve with a cuff, well, with a turn-up, I should say, already in. And very, very simple, but very, very beautiful on. Now, you can wear this open over these trousers. Okay, it's very effective because the dress is slightly A-line and you've got that curved hemline at the bottom. It's just very, very nice. And in fact, they're merchandising it. They are showing these two together. Okay, but that can be worn as is or with these, or the other trouser is the gorgeous colour, which they call sage. And these are another O-shaped trouser by them. And look at the seaming detail here, lower down the leg. These are gorgeous on. Now, this linen is finer. Okay, I believe this is their Irish linen. Okay, so this is a finer linen, and it's such like a, what I call like a watery colour, you know. It's a bit, I don't want to say wishy-washy exactly, but it's very, very beautiful and just subtle. So if you prefer and I have sold it like this, you can go this way and just break up the check. But we also have a blouse in this colour. That is so super cool, I think. Look at that pocket. Amazing. Just very hip, I would say. Now you can see that shirt is longer in the back than the front. Again, a 3/4 sleeve with a turn-up already in, and a little inverted pleat there at the back. And this now is very lovely with these trousers. You can bring out the colour rather than the white. But can I tell you, that's gorgeous together, just as is there. And I do want to point out here as well, we have the dress in it. Okay, that dress I saw on yesterday with this trouser, and it was just, yes, it's just as if you're floating away on a cloud. It was very gorgeous, this dress. I always say it, I'm always repeating myself on these videos. It's when you put the Oska on that you see the cut of it, and I will try and model a few of these pieces for you so you see it on. But the seaming detail there, front and back, is lovely. Now this is not overly long for Oska, okay, because Oska dresses can be a bit longer, but you can see that dips both sides. There's just something very, very feminine about this. So you can wear that as is, standalone, or with the trousers, or over the check again. What do I need to point out here now? Oh yes, and we have a gorgeous scarf in the sage colour as well. That's very fine with bit organza, lovely. It's got the self stripe in it, which varies in width there, and the raw fringing all the way around. So that's lovely just to bring that out. Now, so I've shown you the dress, the stand-up collar shirt and that amazing pocket, and the lovely O-shaped trouser, all in the same colour. Now that's a cotton and hemp fabric. That's the jersey, the slightly weightier jersey. I've one of these left, and that again, if you want to make it a bit more casual, that is very nice here, but can go here as well. The colour is slightly deeper. Sorry, I'm not sure if you can see it in this light. It's better. Yeah, I think it comes out a bit truer when I'm standing back here. But the colour is a little bit deeper than this, but you know, Oska do tone on tone, you know, which is lovely. So just a nice weight there. That also could go under here. If you want more of the same colour, could go under there. Now, I'm going to bring in what they call, I think they call this denim. No, I'm wrong, Azure, okay. This is cotton and hemp, so exactly the same fabric as that, okay. Longer sleeve this time, little stand-up collar, but that doesn't button all the way up. It's notched with them, got a little pleat there. This is very, very nice on. You've got a lovely yoke at the back with more of an inverted pleat, and this again is curved, okay. And this is just such a nice top. So if you're someone a little bit, you need a bit more body, you know, you're not such a linen or a cotton person, this is lovely. And this colour is ever so good with the check. I'm trying to see if I can show you. This is the perfect colour in the navy with them. Now we've got a trouser in the same Azure colour, and I have seen that trouser with this dress as well. That makes it a little bit sportier. You know, I can see you putting some posh white daps with that. That'll just look perfect. So I've been calling this colour a bit like an Atlantic blue. I think one of the other brands were calling it that. And it's lovely. So cotton poplin. Now this trouser is more tapered than the O shape. What you've got is you've got a little bit more of the curve going on higher up the leg. Okay. But they're great. They've come in with a turn up, but you can drop this down and be totally full length. Elastic all the way around the back, which Oska always do. Yes, so as I say, that and that is very nice together and a bit sportier. But you can go matchy as well. Where am I now? So if you want a slightly more formal look with these trousers, well, not more formal, but a bit more tailored then, I should say. We've got this jacket. So they're actually calling this grey, I think. But I wouldn't. Urban grey. But it is actually the navy and the natural white. So linen, as you can see. Now, this is a seriously oversized piece. Okay. So you can see that this has got this pleat here, which is lower than your natural waist. And it goes all the way around. So it can be either worn as is, buttoned up, with nothing underneath, or you can obviously use it as a jacket. I would imagine I'd use it as a jacket. That's a dolman sleeve. It's sort of elbow length, I would say, and you could turn that up. They've put a seam in there, so you could roll that up to make it shorter. You can see the boxiness of it, okay, so very oversized. Now that pulls out sort of this check here. So it works. This becomes a little bit more playful, I would say, if you do this and this together. But we do have the trouser in the same check. So if you want to be a little bit more matchy-matchy, there it is. They, again, are showing it like that. This trouser is full length, I believe. Yeah, full length on me, whatever. So longer than the ones I've got on. Again, a subtle curve. Okay. And let me see if I can show you the check here. This is the smallest check that they've done this season. So it is very small. But this is just lovely with plain white as well. But a good linen trouser. That's a pull-on. Unusual from Oska. We don't get pull-ons from them normally. We've got one deep pocket at the back, but just easy. And then, so I'm going to run into a bit of the navy. This is the darker navy. So confusingly, they call denim, okay? But this is like a midnight colour, I would say. We've had this shape from them many years ago. I'm not even sure that I bought it in white and pink. It's typically them. It's oversized, as you can see, a short sleeve, round neck, and longer at the back. But the beauty is at the back. I hope you can see it there. Can you see the curve? They've not only curved it this way, but they've curved the fabric that way as well. I think you can see it there. It's just so cleverly done, that, okay? So it does have this crisscross at the back, or I should say, yeah, just the crisscross at the back. Can you see that? Sorry. And the fabric here is like a bit of a crinkle or a waffly fabric. It's very nice, actually, that. And what this means is it's not a flat colour, although this is quite a muted shade and is quite dark. The texture of it just gives it a bit of lift, you know, it's light reflecting and gives it a bit more interest. Now, so you can put this here, but you can also go here with that trouser. But the one I really like is this one. It's shorter, little bit more of a culotte, I would say. It's in that very flat navy colour, like a midnight colour, but you can see the pinstripe. So it is quite a bold pinstripe, but it's like a silvery grey. So it's not strongest coming out. So it's bold, as I say, but it's not sort of in your face. It's subtle, okay? And as you can see, they've managed to sort of create that sort of slightly crinkly look within the stripe. Just very interesting. So that's a straighter leg by them, and that's on me just above the ankle on me, maybe a bit higher. So it's not mid-calf, it's longer, but wider. Now that's more cotton, okay, poplin, that's not linen, and the elastic around the back. But, you know, that's going to be just nice with white as well, you know, so classic, isn't it? And so good looking. But that and that is really, really lovely together. Of course, you could do this here as well, but this would work with any of the plains. It's just a good navy bottom. Now, going slightly into a different colour here. I think this is sand. Let's start with the trouser, because you know I showed you that trouser in the Azure. This is the same one, but in the sand colour. So really very neutral. Just a good colour to go with most, you know, pastel shades or brights. You know, you can keep it. I love it. It's good looking with the white, like I just said with the navy. You know, it's a good looking basic colour. And cotton poplin, so super cool. Okay. Here now, I've got the cotton and hemp fabric again, but in a stripy number and a short sleeve. Now that looks ever so simple there, but it's good looking on. Smart casual, of course, quite cash. The beauty on this top is actually on the back. They've done that sort of raglan sleeve effect, but you only see it on the back, okay? In the front, they've continued the stripe through. So just really, really nice, you know, unpretentious, not trying too hard, just good. Now this top has got a bit more going on, okay? So it's the perfect colour with that trouser, but it is a different fabric. Now this has a sheen, and it has what I call a bit of a twill. Can you see it? Like a bit of a, yeah, you can see it on the collar there a bit better. It's got a very, very fine ribbing within it. Now that's an open shirt collar, no button there, just a V, okay? You can pop it if you like. Now this is super oversized with them, okay? It's got a vent at the front here, a little slit at the front just to make it nice. And they've got that coming down the front just as a detail, but it does not open. Back is very plain. Now, the only thing I'll say is this is very cool to the touch, and it's got a sheen to it, but it's the cut here on the sleeve. So it's very rounded from the shoulder down to the cuff. So you've got a proper cuff here, okay? And with these tucks, okay? And yeah, so the detailing is here. It does come in just a bit at the bottom here, but of course it's an oversized piece. I love this colour with denim itself. It's always very good looking. I think that's very trendy. It looks a bit unisex, the colour, a bit utility with that collar. It's a particular look, but you know, that would look fantastic with white linen trousers as well. And then I'm going to finish off with this sort of appley green colour, which they are calling green. I think, are they calling it green? Yeah, just green. Well, I don't know what happened to the German translators there, because you do know the year we had the green colour, which they translated to sprout. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, we won't go there, but I think they've given up this time. So this is a lovely knit. I think it's a cotton, okay? And it's just got a V-neck, and, you know, it is see-through, okay? Well, it's open then. And just very, very fine. So it'll be cool. Now, some of you might get away with it if you're willing to go sleeveless and it's a bit warmer to wear it just as is, okay? But I think it would work with the white shirt. Or we've got one other top that's brighter, but that's lovely with it as well. You know, just gives it a pop, yes? And just easy pieces. You know, not trying too hard, just lovely. But what we have got are the beautiful culottes here. Okay, those are gorgeous with them. The cut is lovely. They've got that seam lower down in the leg, just giving it, it's just got the ever such a subtle curve to them. I think you can just see it there, ever so subtle. Nice pockets. They've got this little tie, this lace at the waist, which you don't have to wear. But this time they have got belt loops, okay, all the way around. So no elastic this time. One pocket. They've done that denim, like a jeans design there, and copied it with the pocket. You know, those are typical denim jeans sort of designs there. Quite high, I think, in the waist. Now, this fabric is the lyocell and cotton, I believe. So it's got a bit of a sheen, but it's very soft to the handle. It's a bit more drapey, which is lovely. They're quite keen on this fabric, actually. So just very nice. I think what it is, it's a bit more drapey than linen. So I think, but it's still very summery. So just lovely. And those are gorgeous. Now, I'm going to do a couple of videos, and I'm just going to, sorry, why am I telling you this? I'm going to attach the videos. So I'm going to do my best now to whip through them, but it will be on a separate video now. Okay, diolch yn fawr. Diolch. Enjoy the weather.